If you're a federal employee or a retiree, listen up, because your budget is about to take another pretty big hit. Today, we're breaking down the huge hike coming to your health insurance premiums in 2026 and what that actually means for your wallet.
It really all comes down to one number: 25%. That's the total premium jump federal workers are facing in just 2 years. I mean, that is a staggering figure, and it's exactly why we need to talk about this right now.
So, how in the world did we get to 25%? Well, it's a painful 1-2 punch. First, in 2025, premiums shot up by 13.5%. And now, for 2026, we're staring down another 12.3% hike. These back-to-back, double-digit increases are putting some serious pressure on your budget.
Yeah, so this isn't just some one-time shock to the system. This latest 12.3% hike is part of a really concerning trend, a true double-digit hit to your finances. And that's what makes this so tough. I mean, you might be able to absorb one difficult year, but two in a row, two major increases back to back, that starts to signal a much bigger problem, and it creates some real financial strain for you and your family. So let's get down to it. What does all this actually mean for your wallet? Let's translate these percentages into the real dollars that are going to come right out of your paycheck.
I mean, this is the question on everyone's mind, right? It's one thing to see a percentage on a screen, but what does it actually feel like when you look at your pay stub? Okay, here's the bottom line. On average, you're looking at about $26 more coming out of every single paycheck for your health benefits. That's a cost you're going to feel right away. And when you zoom out and look at the whole year, the impact is, well, it's even bigger. That $26 per paycheck adds up to over $600 in extra costs for the year. Think about that for a second. That could be a vacation, a car repair, or just a nice chunk of your savings gone. So the big question is why? Why is this happening? To really get the full picture, we've got to look at the official reasons coming from the Office of Personnel Management, OPM. All right, so OPM has basically pointed to a few key things that are driving these costs up. Let's break them down.
So they flagged 3 main drivers here. First up, you've got an aging federal workforce, which, just naturally means more healthcare is needed. Second, there's a rise in chronic health conditions across the board. And third, and this is a big one, the absolute explosion in popularity of those new, very expensive weight loss drugs. They're having a huge impact on what insurance has to pay out.
But look, understanding the why doesn't exactly make the hit to your wallet any easier to take. The reality is, there are no simple answers here. And that financial pressure is really starting to ramp up for a lot of folks. And this is where you can really see the disconnect. I mean, on one hand, your premiums are jumping by over $600 a year, and the relief you're getting? Well, you can now contribute just $100 more to your flexible spending account. It honestly feels like a drop in the ocean compared to these rising costs, right? And hey, this isn't just a problem with the main FEHB program either. If you look at the new Postal Service Health Benefits program, they're also getting hit with a steep 11.3% rate hike. So this is clearly a system-wide issue that's affecting the entire federal community. This really captures the feeling that a lot of federal workers have right now. You're being squeezed from both sides. You've got these premiums shooting up, and at the same time, for many, pay raises just aren't keeping pace with inflation. It's a really tough spot to be in. Okay, so with all of this, what can you actually do about it? Let's switch gears and talk about your next move and how you can take back a little bit of control during the upcoming open season. And believe me, the task ahead it's huge. You're going to be looking at a landscape of 47 different carriers offering a whopping 132 different plan options. With the stakes this high, making the right choice has never, ever been more important. It's just an overwhelming number of choices. I get it. So, what is the single most important thing you can do right now to protect not just your finances, but your health too? The answer is actually pretty simple, but it's really powerful. You have to be proactive. You can't wait until the last minute. Start doing your homework now. Really dig in and understand your options, and walk into open season feeling prepared. Seriously, taking the time to get informed is your best defense against these increases. We really hope this breakdown helps you feel a little more ready for what's coming. And hey, if you found this useful, please share it with your colleagues so they can get prepared too. For more great tips and strategies on how to save money during open season, make sure you're following Federal Benefits Resource. Thanks so much for tuning in.